welcome to Nisi's Food Journey, where I explore my DNA through food. And today we'll be visiting my Polish ancestry. This is my grandfather, Henry, and my grandfather was 100% Polish. Both of his parents were born and raised in Poland. They moved to this country when they were in their 20s. Although my grandmother was not Polish, when I was growing up, she would often make a kielbasa sausage with sauerkraut and mashed potatoes. She would boil the sausage in water and serve it with ketchup. Yes, ketchup, because she's from Pittsburgh, and they put ketchup on everything there. They would put ketchup on their kielbasa sausages. They would put ketchup on their bacon, ketchup on their eggs. Look, ketchup just on absolutely everything. But today we'll be putting mustard on our kielbasa sausage. The star of our show are going to be these potato pancakes, sometimes called latkes. And here's what we need to make our latkes. We need 2 russet potatoes and an onion. We need 1 egg and a little bit of flour. It's about a tablespoon. We're going to need a colander and a bowl. There's our sausage. We also need a box grater and some sour cream and applesauce to serve the potato pancakes with. Since my husband is an accomplished latke maker, today he'll be helping me out. And we're going to start with 2 of these larger russets. We're going to peel them and cut them in half to make the grating a little bit easier. Using a box grater, we're going to grate on the small side, and then we are going to switch over for some of the potatoes and use a little bit of the larger side so you have a difference in texture. Next, we're going to peel an onion, and we're going to grate this as well. It adds fantastic flavor to your potato pancakes. You'll notice that the potato and the onion are in a colander over a bowl. This is to allow all of the water to pass through. You'll want to squeeze as much as the remaining liquid out of your potato and onion mixture as possible, and you'll see the water sitting on top of the starch in your bowl. You want to discard of the water, but retain the starch. Now, let's start on our beer braised kielbasas. We're going to add our sausage to the hot pan. And there goes my dog pitter-pattering away. And then we're going to add our beer. After we add the beer, we're going to put a lid on. Now we're going to add the potatoes to the reserved starch in that bowl. We've already added a little bit of salt for seasoning. Now we're going to add in our flour. We're going to add in our 1 egg. And you want to mix to combine everything. Meanwhile, you're going to want to heat your pan to about medium. And here comes that dog again. You'll notice that the kielbasas are starting to plump up from all that beer in the pan. You just want to keep an eye on them, turn them over every now and then. You want all the beer to cook down. Next, we're going to form the latkes into little patties and then add them to the pan. Oh, my dog's having problems getting up his little pet step here. You want to make them pretty flat. If they're too thick, then the outside is going to get golden brown, but the inside is going to stay kind of raw. So keep them as flat as possible. And I like to use a more neutral cooking oil. They cook pretty quick, so you want to keep a good eye on them. There we go. You don't want to go over medium heat or they will burn. It doesn't really take long at all before you need to flip them over, and you'll see this beautiful golden color. That's what you're looking for. Now I do think we may have overcooked our kielbasas just a little bit, as you're going to see here. They kind of split just a bit, but they still taste really good. Yeah, those are definitely ready to come out of the pan. But all the beer has cooked away, and that flavor is going to be in the kielbasas now. We just like to cut them on a little bit of a bias here. Before you know it, those latkes are going to be ready. And when they are ready, you might want to add just a little bit of salt for flavor, give them a taste, and there you go. There's our meal. Our feast of beer braised kielbasa, potato pancakes, and some purple apple kraut. This is a more modern take on a meal I grew up eating, no ketchup though, and something we enjoy eating on a regular basis in this house. The potatoes are crispy and delicious, and this is just a simple and wonderful meal, but don't take my word for it. Take the littlest taste tester in the house's word for it. Hello, Brady. Thank you for joining us. He agrees this is delicious. He can smell it. Unfortunately, he can't eat any of this though. This is not good for him. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe. Maybe hit the little bell icon so you can join me on my next food journey.